Welcome back. I'm now being joined by Victor Ufort. Victor Ufort is actually standing in for Adewale Fope. If you have been following all that I do, I got to know and project Adewale Fope, if I'm not mistaken, around 2008, 9 or thereabout. And on this same platform up until 2019, Adewale Fope and his other colleague Shitu were with us quite a number of times. Incidentally, globetrot these days, and as at the time we were speaking last night, he was still in Abuja, hoping to get to the studio before the time. But again, we had a plan B in case he will not be able to make it. You know, sometimes we just need to operate like a prophet, and sometimes it works. Okay, so today, sitting, representing Adewale Fope, is the head of education, Hantech Africa Limited, is Victor Ufort. Victor.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
And again, as we're just talking, he said it's a small world. Because according to him, he was following me on the stock market between 2005 and 2007. And he is one of those guys you don't speak Yoruba, so I will use this one to cheat you. Igida Eyefo, you know what that means?
No,
that a bird is perching on a tree,
okay.
And then when the tree gets caught, gets broken, what happens to the bird? Flies away. That's what you did to the stomach. And so I put the question to him.
Yes.
Why did he stop following me? Let me put it to you now. It was between you and me.
Yes.
Now, why did you stop following me?
So I stopped following because the stock market crashed that period. Yeah, but I was lucky enough. I was just learning as a student. I bought a lot of shares then, you know, and I sold off. Luckily, sold off before the market crashed.
Let me now tell you where you got it wrong. Tell me now, what do you think is happening to the Nigerian market now, Nigerian equity market?
Well, I've not been following, but I know the basic economic indices that are expected to prop up this market. You know, employment, factory production, the business environment. I've seen it negatively affecting the Nigerian stock market. Although there are some, there are some good companies that are still doing well. Okay, but you know, the young people.
There are many companies that are doing well.
Yeah, so the young people, you know, young people of our time, we've started looking at, you know, you talked about cryptocurrency, we talked about Forex. So we're looking at, you know, international.
Okay, me, I'm not young, Gary.
You are young at heart, sir. I followed you religiously. That we're always on radio in the morning around at 8, 9. Yeah.
Okay. If you begin to follow me again, I'm very sure you'll be interested in the stock market again.
I will definitely. As long as there's money to be made, I'm ready to.
So when the stock market crashed, you now decided to switch over to Forex.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been trading Forex?
15 years.
Wow.
Since then, 15 years. Yes.
Have you lost money? Have you made money?
Every beginner trader passes through that phase of losing money, but I can say confidently I've recovered all my losses.
Now let me tell you this. You lost money in the stock market, you ran away.
I didn't lose money in the stock market.
You didn't even lose money.
I made good money.
And then you made good money, you still ran away. But in Forex, you have lost some in the process of learning, and yet you refuse. People like you, we should be careful.
No, if you show us the way, if you show me that the money is there to make, I'm coming back.
Because you stopped following me, how will I show you the way? Okay, there are critical questions that I will put forth to him. When we are able to resolve all these critical questions, we now come to the nitty-gritty, how to buy and things like that, what to buy, the currency pair, how to fix the currency, how to get information and things like that. It is not going to be a one-off event. I've seen now that if Adewale Fope is not around, there are equally others that could also. I promise you, if this program does not enrich you, there's no program on air that will enrich you again. If only you can follow us. And you follow us religiously as he was following me then, That is the gospel truth, because we are going to be sincere.
Yeah.
We are not out. I'm not interested in collecting your funds. I'm not interested in collecting any deposits from you. I am not a stockbroker. I'm not ready. I'm not a forex broker. I'm not in any. I have my own business. As you are investing, I'm investing. I'm just a media person, investment educationist, if you want to call me that way. And this is the only thing I think I can contribute as my own quota to the growth of this economy. And this is what I can contribute to the financial emancipation of a people. All right? How long I will remain on air, I cannot tell. But whether I'm there, whether I'm not, there will always be something that I will be remembered for. And this guy tried his little, all right, to the best of his ability to empower Nigerians. And I tell you, I really don't need anything out of it. By the grace of God, I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. God is feeding me and my family. To him be the glory. Okay. Now, Victor.
Yes.
Why do you think people often compare Forex with gambling? And how will you say, or what will you say is the source? How did this kind of confusion, how did it come about with your experience trading Forex?
Okay, thank you very much. Very wonderful question. So the thing with gambling and Forex trading, why the confusion comes, is mostly because, one, Nigerians have always been known to be attracted by high yield investment programs. That is investment programs where they tell you, bring your money, we'll give you 50% every month.
Money.
We'll give you 100% every month. So in fact, the higher the returns, the more people flocked there. Okay, and Nigerians also refuse to learn because they keep losing money, company after company. So the key thing that makes it confusing is that most Nigerians or investors are greedy. Okay, most investors are greedy. Now they bring that greed into the Forex market. Now the Forex market is a market, anyone here, like you, I don't know if you have a Forex account.
I do.
By Monday, we can open an account for you and you can start trading. So it means that anybody, as long as the person is above 18, he can start trading by Monday. So one, it is easy to open a Forex account and start trading with real money. Okay? Now a lot of people go in because of that is without the proper education, without proper training. Okay? So they just go in, click buy, sell, buy, sell. They don't know what they're buying, they don't know what they're selling, or why they should be buying or why they should be selling. And so easily they lose money. Okay, and so that is usually where the confusion will come, where they start comparing Forex to gambling because they easily lose money. Secondly, when they come into the market trading, they also try to double that money overnight, right? Which we teach at Hantech Markets that no, you need to go build your capital slow and steady. So we teach what we call risk management. Minimize your losses, make your profits gradually, and grow the account. But the ones that are not properly trained, they just come in trying to double that money. And so when you're trying to double money overnight, it's gambling. Okay? So you can come in as a gambler or you can come in as a professional trader.
Please let me tell you this and let me warn you. Okay? Why do I have to say this? A couple of days ago, a pastor friend actually called me that quite a number of his church members had been on his neck, that they were seeing some adverts on the social media that you could actually put some money in some crypto accounts or crypto kind of investment platforms, and in 24 hours they are going to give you what percentage. He said, I don't want to remember, but I told him, any investment that is making you such promises, any investment at all, I tell you, you are bound to lose your money. Because heaven, anyway, I'm not in heaven, but here on earth, okay, and I've traded the American market, I've traded the London market, okay, and some other global markets. There is nowhere in the world where you will get your returns overnight. Investments will have to be built from the scratch. If anybody comes on air, if anybody ever approaches you telling you that you are going to, that is MMM kind of, okay? That being said, thank you.
You're welcome.
Victor, let's go further. I was telling you this off air that so many Nigerians had lost fortunes attempting to trade forex. Unfortunately, this will not be the first time I or my the organization that I represent had tried to kind of engage one forex experts or the other, and I'm very, very serious this time around, and I need to be very straightforward. There was a guy called Cliff Clark that approached me sometimes, if I'm not mistaken, around 2007, and I did not just send people to him. I even took 2 of my staff there. I paid him to train them here in the in Nigeria, and he gathered a lot of money from people. In fact, he came around to say he was trying to set up forex brokerage platform or something. At the end of the day, this guy went aloof with this money. And there are lots and lots of Nigerians, particularly when forex was being introduced initially to the country. Many people had been duped, while those that duped them are nowhere to be found. Victor, please, how do I know a forex platform, a forex broker that is genuine? What are the indexes? What do I need to look out for? I don't mind. You can use Handtech as an example, right?
This is an awesome question. Now, this is a platform that I think Nigerians need, where people are educated on how to avoid scams. Because this market is very attractive. It is a market that is traded by the big boys. You talk about Goldman Sachs, Citibank, UBS, you know, the biggest of the biggest banks in the world. So it's attractive, it's prestigious, and that is why the scammers take advantage of that, you know, privilege to defraud people. Now, there are different players in this market. You have the traders, you have the brokers. Now, the people who are spoiled, who have tarnished the image of the industry are actually mostly traders who do not have integrity. Okay, so they came into the business, learned how to trade. Instead of them to focus on trading or teaching people, like you said, they start collecting money from people. Now, there's one cardinal rule that if you can follow that cardinal rule, you can never lose money in the forex business. One, never give your money to anybody. Okay? Trader or company, as long as they are not regulated. Now, the SEC in Nigeria does not regulate forex for now. We have been inviting them on several instances to come regulate, but they've not started yet, and we are still expecting. But we have what you call higher regulations. FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, regulates all financial institutions in the UK. Okay? Our company, for example, Handtech Markets, is regulated by the FCA. Now, those are the watchdogs. Okay? And so they monitor our operations and make sure that we are not breaking the rules or defrauding people. So every company that either you are a forex broker or trading for people must have a license, right? Must have a license. If they get it from SEC, fine. Okay? If they don't have SEC, then it must be from, your example, FCA UK. That's one. We have Mauritius. Okay? We have Cyprus, CISEC, Cyprus Security and Exchange Commission. We also have Australian Securities and Investment Commission, ASIC. So these are tier 1 regulators. They are the ones in charge of regulating and protecting clients and traders from frauds. So if you go to any of their websites, you just go Google the platforms and you can search for the company, or you can get the license number of the broker or the company and put it into their search box, and you will see if they are regulated or not. If they are regulated, then you have confidence to do business with them. But if they are not regulated, then it's a red flag. Okay, you have Seychelles, you have Mauritius, you have Cyprus, you have UK, you have Australia. These are 5 major tier 1 regulators. So any company regulated in that jurisdiction, you are good to go. Then for the traders, you just have to deal with a regulated company. Rule is never give money to anyone. You're likely going to be scammed. And also in terms of investment, bring your money, we'll give you 20%. We've seen them come and go. It never works. You cannot guarantee a particular percentage on a monthly basis. It's not possible. But because Nigerians like guaranteed, once you tell them guaranteed, they will start rushing. But that is a trap to catch, willing investors.
Victor, you have actually asked my number 3 question. Okay. But just for the sake of reading it out, the sake of formality.
Yeah.
What I penciled down here is that if my stockbroker offends me, I report them to the Securities and Exchange Commission. If my bank offends me, I report them to the central bank.
Yeah.
So if I have issues with my Forex broker, how do I get justice? You have really
report them to the regulators. Yeah. And if they find them guilty, they'll take their license.
Okay. So now, let me now put this question to you as we begin to round off.
Yeah.
What is the process to be undertaken by a beginner to begin to trade Forex? Okay. What are the processes? How do I go about it? On this platform, we analyze earnings. If you stay long after this program now, you will watch Aruna and myself talking about the results that were released to the market last week, the one that was good, the one that was not good, then gainers last week, losers. If you go through my laptop, you will see all those indicators, the stochastics, the MACD, and then all the rest of. So what is the process to be undertaken by a beginner?
Awesome. Thank you very much. These are questions that people need to be asked and people need to know about. Now, trading Forex is on one angle is a career. On another angle is a business. It depends on which path you want to go. You have traders who are trading for Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. They are traders like myself. They are paid salary and commission. Then you have those who do it as a business. So you can choose any path you want. Now, just like you want to go to school to read engineering, or you want to go to school to read medicine, you must pass through a training program. Yes, we don't have schools for learning Forex, but mostly the official route is studying economics and finance. Okay, but it's not a compulsory requirement that you go through that route. But you can start learning through accredited or trustworthy training programs. Example, we offer free training at Hantech Markets. So you have what we call beginners class. You need to go through a training from the beginner level where you start learning what is Forex, what is PIPS, what currency pairs are traded, when is the market open, how do you open a Forex account, and even about regulations. Who are the proper regulators? Because you also have scam brokers who manipulate their platforms to defraud people. Okay, so you need to come with a mindset that you are coming to learn, as if you are going to learn engineering or medicine. Okay, you go through a training program from beginners to intermediate to advanced. So take for example at Hantech Markets, we offer these 3 levels of education. From beginners, after you finish with beginners, we take you through the intermediate, and then from intermediate we take you through advanced, and after advanced we take you through mentoring.
So now the next question, I have 2, and we should be rounding off now.
Okay.
First, how maybe the cameraman or the cameraman, maybe some others that are watching are interested, they might just be interested. Maybe some of them belong to one Forex platform, and they just want to add your own to boost their investment education. How do they contact you?
Okay, so you can reach us on our website, first of all, at www.hmarkets.com. That is HMARKETS.com. Our head office in Nigeria is located at number 94 Allen Avenue, beside Old Aladdin Market. You can reach us on all our social media platforms as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Hantech_Africa. Hantech_Africa. Just search us out there, and you can DM, send a message, get to our office, and we'll be ready, to support you through the journey. The telephone number 0. Maybe I dropped my number because the main number I can't get it right now. 080 385 88291. So you can reach us on 0803 85 88291. And
right.
Somebody will be there to
the number will be scrolling: 0803 85 88291. 0803 85 88291. hmarkets.com, the website. Office address 94 Allen Avenue besides Aladdin Market, Ikeja. Then there are social media handles: Hantech_Africa. All right. Well, before I allow Victor to go, you were following me trading stocks.
Yes, sir.
Now you trade Forex. From the two experiences, which one would you readily prefer?
Well, it's the ideal way to go about it is diversification. Diversification is the key. Do stock markets, do crypto, do Forex. That's the key, diversification. So I wouldn't say I don't prefer anyone. I'm everywhere. So I've been trading US stocks, right. Crypto and Forex. Yeah, so it's just the Nigerian part we left.
Thank you so much, Victor. It's like we should just continue and continue. But again, we'll have more of you by the grace of God, I promise.
Thank you. Okay? It was a pleasure being here.
I've been speaking with Victor Ufort, is the head of education, Hantech Africa Limited. When you see Fowokwe, greet him for me.
I will, definitely.
All right.
Thank you.
I will be right back. When I return, it will be a comprehensive analysis of a number of equities that released their first quarter report, and a particular one that released its audited report into the market last week. You cannot afford not to be with us. Don't change this channel. I will be right back.